Hello there, beautiful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today it's around 1:15 here in Dhaka. I slept in the middle of the night. Shameful. My sleeping pattern is messed up, sort of. So I was missing for a couple of days, taking sort of a break, enjoying my holiday, at home. So today I'm doing like three reviews and one video, morning thoughts episode. I'll do that side by side, but the final review today here is a fragrance I wanted to try for a very long time. I have history with this one. Basically, when I started my journey, I watched a lot of reviews on this one from the OG reviewers. This is gonna be Kenneth Cole RSVP. Okay, this perfume I found finally one bottle. I've seen this like body sprays everywhere, but and not really available readily in Bangladesh everywhere. So you can perhaps ask your shops or sellers who are selling these. They can bring from overseas. Okay. So when I started my journey, there were a lot of fragrances like some of the fragrances like right now magnetism, some of the other fragrances back in the days, people who talk about them now, they're discontinued or sometimes they're not really talked about anymore. So reviewers used to review these fragrances and very popular back in the days 2004 5 or afterwards 2008 9. And I remember Mark reviewed it, but I cannot find his review anymore. And I saw Chad, a few other reviewers reviewed it. The thing is, like, the box looked really interesting, is to come in like a wooden box, but now this is changed. It's I think newer batches, but I don't know if it's in production. So I have done Kenneth Cole black and a couple of other, the t-shirt one, the yellow, the green, some of the other ones from Sterling Enterprise long time back. You can check out those reviews. Just if you type Kenneth Cole Joy Amin, then you'll see my reviews from like one video. Okay, so here you go. Once again, the packaging. Right, just give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about the pause. I just had to do, I forgot something, I just remember. Anyway, so here is the packaging. Simple, very simple sort of packaging. It says RSVP by Kenneth Cole, and this one is NYC, I guess New York City. EDD concentration 100 ml. I really love 100 ml bottles. They're standard bottle size. I don't like when they do 90 ml like Gucci does sometimes, right? So in simple, it doesn't feel very premium, and I feel these fragrances go for $35 to $40 overseas. I don't know in your local discounters how much they're gonna be. Could be cheaper, more pricier, but this is a new packaging. Back in the days, if you see Chad Gentleman's Journey, he will show you a wooden box, I think, right? Or some of the other reviewers, and then that is a beautiful presentation. I think they cut costs, that's why they do these boxes now. The bottle, I think the color was a bit different in that one. Okay, the newer one is a bit different color. So the bottle that I have here, this one doesn't feel like it's a bit gray, dark, like semi black or dark color, but the previous one I believed was a color of purplish, like almost a point of cherry, like a little bit different. I believe this is the one I have. Okay, it's see-through almost. It's like I have gone through a little bit of it. I wore a lot of it actually last few days. I spray, really nice. Looks like that. The cap says RSVP, and base looks like that sticker, and from back, so it's kind of like this raised. You can feel these writings. Simple bottle. I like simplicity. And the cap, it's kind of like snug fit. Okay, you can pick it up, no problem. But these kind of bottles, what happens, keep them in a box or away from, if you really care for your presentation. I talk a lot, but I want to say everything I want to say. These kind of bottles, if you have them around like in a drawer or something, you have a lot of sharp objects like a pencil or something edgy, if they get scratched, this paint will come off. It will start looking very nasty. Okay, if you really like your bottles, if you want to take care of them, keep them in a separate place or a box or with clothing. It will look like this all your life. So the cap reminds me of Prada L'Homme cap, very light, but it is chrome look finish, but it's very light plastic. Sprayer is good. I have it on the paper. Really, really beautiful perfume, beautiful fragrance. Sprayer is good. It's sharp. It hits the target, but it doesn't give you a lot of sort of mist, so you have to spray from close. So the thing is, this perfume, let me spray one quick spray on my skin. It really is. I really like it on my skin more than the paper, which is unusual. Okay, this fragrance, how many sprays? One by one. This fragrance, I think you need to spray 6, 7, 8 times. Okay, and I will give you the reason for it. This longevity for this perfume, it is not spotty in a way that is not weak. I'm not trying to say it's weak, but it's kind of ghostly. It comes and goes. At first, when I sprayed it, I was very disappointed. After 2 hours, I couldn't smell anything. I actually had a nice buffet plan in a nice hotel. So basically, I went for a huge meal. I was like eating like it was Chinese New Year. So they had this special Peking duck, and they had like all sort of meat, lamb, skewers, seafood. I went crazy. I just ate. I just remember I took a picture. I'll use that as my thumbnail. But after the meal, after having a lot of food and then the drinks and stuff, I could barely smell it. Perhaps my senses were dead because I ate like inhuman. I don't know why I'm saying that. Then I reapplied. I keep reapplying the whole way. I took an Uber back. This fragrance felt like I really enjoyed that opening. I just wanted that opening back. It's such a beautiful, unique opening. It's one of the most unique fragrances in my journey. Some people may say they have smelled this before. This smells common. I don't know. But to me, after using so many perfumes, this smells very unique. So first of all, uniqueness is 10. This perfume is so beautiful. And I'm going to say something funny. I don't understand the fragrance that much, but I really like it. Do you know why I don't understand? This fragrance is kind of like a synthetic, sweet, fruity, little bit peppery, and very unique. They say grapefruit, but I think it's something else in it. It feels like Jello, like not Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez I love, but it's like the Jello, like those jelly sort of texture of strawberry. To me, it feels like something red fruit, kind of like a gummy bears, those kind of candied, sweet, syrupy, thick sort of sweetness, and it's very happy perfume. Chats described it so perfect. Like, this is such a happy man's fragrance, casual, carefree. If you have a happy heart, this will uplift you. This is good for, I think even women can enjoy it. It has a masculine vibe, but it's mostly like that first 2-3 hours, it's really interesting. So the uniqueness, it's really beautiful. Longevity, if you wear it different times, like a sunny days, this, if it warms up, on the clothes, it does last. I got about 8 hours from the clothing. From my skin, I got overall average 3 to 4 hours, okay, because my skin is dry. And right now we're having some extreme weathers, rain, heavy, colder breeze. So I'll try this in summers, I'll tell you, but it feels like all year round, it's a sweet fragrance for all year. Casual, okay, date. If you like to be a person that's funny, if you have this nice sort of a stand-up comedian, sort of not like a joker or a clown, but you have good sense of humor, this is a fragrance for people, those kind of, I like stand-up comedy, but some of them can be really dark and a little bit attacking. This is very friendly, happy, like those, those happy stand-up comedians who are full of charm. They don't have to attack or insult anybody to make crack jokes. This is for them. It's a very universally appealing fragrance. If you go to Universal Studios, or let's say you go to any of these theme parks, with your family, as a father, you can wear this. If you're with your friends, you can wear this. If you're a hoodie wearing dude, you can wear this. Colder nights, you can wear it. Basically, it's a fun fragrance. I think it reminds me a little bit of those times back in the days, like people used to smell like this. It's very nice and distinctive smell. I cannot agree with people when they say this is too familiar or it's nothing unique. This is a very unique fragrance. I give it 10 for uniqueness, right? Longevity projection, I'll give it like a 7.5, okay, on me. But if you have better performance, do let others know. Or if you have less, also others know. But the smell, after 2 hours, the dry down sits on your skin. It's like kind of like a sweet, I will say a little bit bland, okay? It's not this fragrance's fault, because for the price range, what they offer, really nice. I love Kenneth Cole Black a lot. That one has a beautiful orange darkness. This fragrance, it's a first 2 hour magic fragrance, okay? You can wear this for Halloween. You can go heavily. You can go 25 sprays. People will never complain. They will just say, you smell nice. So this fragrance is just, I just wish they made, I don't know if there's a EDP or Extreme or something like a spirit version of it. If they made like more like body to it, like a beast mode, like some of the Azaro Wanted by Night, or it reminds me a little of Halloween Man for some reason, Halloween Man X. If they gave it like a push, like constantly 6-7 hours, 8 to 10 hours, this perfume would be a massive beast. But still, it remains underrated. It remains gentle. And the thing is, the best feature of this fragrance is the smell uniqueness, the opening top note, the sweetness, the citruses, the very, I just love it. I just tell you something, it might sound racist, but I think because I got darker tone, I think sweeter fragrances do really well, like cacao, patchouli, like Lansdowne Guerlain, Dior Intense, La Nuit de l'Homme. If you like La Nuit de l'Homme, this fragrance will be really something that you should look for. This one definitely lasts longer than La Nuit de l'Homme, but it could be an excellent fragrance choice if you like that type of fragrance, okay? So it doesn't have a vanilla, massive tonka. It's just a nice little perfume. Back in the days, they didn't realize, you have to make it beast mode, you have to make it something. They just made something beautiful. So overall, the fragrance actually is a very nice perfume, despite its, say, spotty longevity or projection on me. I really like this perfume. I would I rather have 3-4 backup bottle, you know, if I really like this fragrance. Okay, so overall for the smell, this fragrance is a 9 out of 10. Uniqueness is a 10. High marks. Okay, and it surprised me because this kind of fragrance usually would get like a 6-7 from other reviewers, but I like it a lot. Okay, so presentation, I wish I had that wooden box, but overall this perfume I'll give it a 9 out of 10, despite this fragrance is not a B small. This does last on the clothes. Just spray heavily on the clothes, people can smell you longer and better. Just overall this perfume is just beautiful. I just love this fragrance from the underrated house of Kenneth Cole. Thanks for watching. Try it out if you have it around you. See you soon, and thanks for watching. Take care.